I am gassed. 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 First of all, let me sing this song first. Abimbola pepe rempe, hey pepe rempe. Come on, sugar, sugar, hey sugar, sugar. Oh my sweeties, hi guys. Let me pin this first. Hi, not me shooting a video in real time. I am shy, but hi guys, what's up? Today is a Sunday, and this is me hoping that when I'm done with this video, I will put it out today. It's a quick one because life has just been lifing. I beg you guys, I did not know that people unsubscribe on YouTube. People are now unsubscribing from my channel. We're not fighting. Yes, I know that this is not my full-time job, but I do enjoy it. And I really appreciate you guys coming. So please come back. Thank you guys so much. My name is Abimbola Craig. This is your first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Came back from church, sitting in the car, and I just had like an aha moment. I have a paper here that I wrote like 3 things down, and I just quickly want to share. There's so much lessons I've learned since the year started till now. And it's not like I didn't know these lessons before. I think I'm just consciously and subconsciously practicing them now, and it's very humbling. And I just quickly want to share them. It's a very short video. The first thing I'm learning or I realized is that in this life, never say never. You guys, you don't understand. I'm a person of value. I'll be very honest. To thyself be true. I know myself. I am self-aware. I am assertive. I am highly emotionally intelligent. And I have a strong character. Thankfully, I was raised on great core and values and foundation, and it shaped who I am. But I'm also that person where I can give sound advice. Sometimes it's kind of hard to take, especially when it comes to certain things. I don't really like hypotheticals, but over time, I'm that person where if you say, oh, Bimbo, what if this happens to you? I'm like, no, it can never be me. Not for everything, but for certain things. But if there's anything that I've learned in this past few months, never say never. Life is so dynamic. Life is never really black and white. There are certain situations that I'm in right now that if they had woken me up from sleep last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and said, Bimbola, let me tell you, girl, this is what's gonna happen to you. I'm gonna be like, I don't judge people. I think it can happen to people, but I don't think it will be me because I will not put myself in that situation. Because again, this situation I'm talking about, not even bad situations. But you know when you just never think some things would ever happen to you, and then life humbles you, and not in a bad way, but it just wakes you up and gives you like, hey, take, this is what I got for you. And then you wake up and you say, God, hey, how am I going to navigate this? Which now takes me to the next point. When life throws you lemon and God shows you certain things, not to necessarily humble you, but to humble you, you need to find a balance. And finding that balance can be hard, guys. Hey, God. Finding that balance is hard. I'll give you an example. Let me use work, for example. In the kind of work that I do and over time in my life, because of the kind of values that I have and kind of principles that I carry, you can't see me and not know that I'm not a person of value or principles. You would know from the way I carry myself, the way I speak. Integrity is very key and very important for me. However, I'm in an industry and just in a world where some people don't value those kind of things. You can't kill them about it. It just is what it is. And so there are certain times, especially when it comes to business, there are certain things are presented to you with certain amounts of money, for example, but at the core of it, it's not who you are. And having to say no, and even knowing when to say no or how to say not right now is very important. And in finding a balance, I've learned that you need to pray to God for the spirit of discernment. It's the same way that some people will say, oh my God, I don't do office politics. My brothers and sisters, nobody likes office politics. But you will do yourself an injustice if you do not learn how to navigate office politics. Again, it's not taking away from who you are. It's still standing on the core values and principles and character that you carry, but you need to find a way to be able to move. If not, you end up working for yourself. And if that's something that you can do, yes, but I think it's important that we find a balance. I would also be the first person to tell you that finding a balance can be very humbling. It's not easy. It's a lot of stripping. It's a lot of self-conversation. It's a lot of questioning. And sometimes it comes with doubt as well. But I promise you that if you bring God into it and then you pray for wisdom and discernment, there is a way in which you can strike a balance. That you think you found a balance doesn't necessarily mean you still get what you want. But I'm learning that you might not always get what is available, but you always get what is yours. I don't know if that makes sense. You know how there are opportunities and people tell you there are always opportunities. If you do this, if you do that, talk to this person, you talk to this person says, okay, this is how you can go about it. This is what I need you to bring to the table. And then you find out that everybody's doing the same thing. And so you're like, okay, you know what, let me find out how they're doing it. You find out how they're doing it and it goes against everything that you stand for and everything that you believe in as a person. You now have to decide the spirit of discernment and wisdom, right? How do I walk away from it? And if I walk away from it, do I believe that me walking away from it is not to my detriment? Because at the end of the day, if I walk away from it, I feel good. I'm at peace because I know that yes, it is what is available, but it's not what is for me. Firmly believing that what is for you will come. Guys, hey, I know that it sounds like as if I'm speaking in epistle and I'm going round, but life has been so humbling in the past few months. And I'm so grateful because for every storm and every challenge and every doubt and every questioning, God has shown himself strong in this season. I'm in a season in my life where I can't even explain. I can't explain it. Between, health challenges and just life in. But God has just been good. Even when there were times I couldn't pray, I've been blessed with people that can pray for me, people that have carried me, people that have lifted me. Even in this current season in which I'm at so much peace. And sometimes, when you're at peace and you're wondering, is the shoe going to drop? Is there something that I should be expecting? But I'm holding on to God's promises. I'm holding on to his promises, which is that his plans for me are of good and never of evil. So I just want to share those things. I don't know if it makes sense. I hope it applies to somebody. I hope it touches somebody. Just never say never, because life is not black and white. And every time in which you want to make a decision, especially if you're a person, every time in which you want to make a decision, especially if you're a person of principle, a person who has strong morals and values, it's important that you try and find a balance in the world that we're in. Remember, we are in the world, but we're not of the world. And so you pray for wisdom and you pray for discernment. And always, always, always remember, for every door that God closes is because he's about to open a better one for you. And that even though something is available right now, it is not for you. Firmly believing that what is for you will always find a way to you. Listen, God makes room for his people. So I just said, let me share with you in real time. It's a Sunday. God laid it on my heart. I feel like I'm picking. Calm down, Abimbola. I feel like I'm speaking in epistle. I feel like I'm going around without necessarily touching the needle. But if you know, you know. All right, guys. That's it. I think I've spoken too much for now. But expect more videos. I hope. I pray. But please go and watch my previous ones, especially the ones for my holiday. It was a medical leave and well, let me not shalaye too much. Please just go and watch my remaining videos and I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much. Bye. I'm so shy. Mwah.